I spy with my pony eye another leafy tree.
Ooh, they've already begun to shed. That's going to increase the effectiveness of pollination and help them flower. If I fall right now, it's not because my magic glitched out. It's because you're putting me to sleep.
The trees are way too thick for the crystal thief to have gotten this far anyway.
We should regroup with the others, see if they found anything.
Gal here!
Hitch! Where's Izzy?
I've been calling out to her. She should be here soon.
What's got into you, bud?
As soon as you left, Cloudpuff raced off. I thought he was running towards something, but turns out he was running away from this. The door's open. Bet we'll find the crystal thief through here. How's that for detective work?
The sacred gate of the ancients! My dad used to read me stories back when Canterlot became home to the royal princesses. This gate was built to welcome travelers. Behind these gates is the most magical place on earth, the very place Twilight Sparkle was coronated and become the ruler of Equestria. I've dreamed of coming here my whole life. I made it, Dad.
Yikes, you dream of coming here? No offense, but if the thief needed enough money to move out of this ghost town, maybe we should let them keep the crystal.
No ponies live in Canterlot for a while, but I promise you'll all be able to feel the magic once we start exploring. Every one of these shops is a relic from the past. Canterlot culture lived here.
Shouldn't we wait for Izzy? The crystal thief! The trick with these things is always to take the thief by surprise. So keep quiet and follow my mean. You've been caught, red hoof crystal thief. Give us back the Pegasus crystal.
You made it! Izzy? How long have you been here? Why didn't you call us?
I tried, but you flew too far away, so I came here to look for the thief myself. We've gotta try these donuts. They've been aged like 100 years, which means they're really fancy.
It's not like cheese, Izzy. If you eat that, you'll be sick for days. Well, we're not going to find a crystal thief here. Looks like we'll have to do some exploring after all.
Yes! I actually will have this donut. Hey! I can't believe I'm here.
I think you can believe it, and that's sort of the problem.
I always saw Canterlot as this perfect beacon of friendship. A place where unicorns, earth pony, and Pegasi lived in harmony and no pony ever felt left behind.
That's what you wanted to create in Maritime Bay.
Yeah, but seeing Canterlot like this makes me question how hard it would be to keep it that way.
Hey ponies! Listen up! According to new evidence that's just come to light, if we want to find the crystal thief, I believe we need to head to the royal castle.
The royal castle! You're a genius, Zipp! You know the thief must be some pony with a power complex who will be drawn to the castle. They would also have the best view from up there to spot incoming threats.
Yeah, of course I realize all that. And also I might have seen the door being open.
Get into formation, every pony. We've got a thief to catch.
I've got the door. Come on, little horn, you can do it. Magic's gone again.
Put your hooves into it. Princess Celestia, Luna, and Twilight Sparkle all step hoof exactly where I'm stepping. History has been made in this throne room 1,000 times over and is still standing. Even after all the attacks from Queen Chrysalis and the Storm King and King Sombra. Can you even believe it?
Sammy, now is not the time for fan ponying. The crystal thief was clearly calling us here, so we can assume this is a trap. We need to stay vigilant. Look for any signs of movement. In front of you, behind you. We need to be completely aware of our surroundings, because if we're not paying attention, we could end up in big trouble.
How cute is this? Some pony invited us to a tea party, and these donuts look delicious. Maybe not as fine as vintage as the ones earlier, but c'est la vie.
I think this is more of a Philly napping than a party invitation, Izzy.
What are Philly nappers ever have made us homemade place cards?
Reginald first, said Mr. One, who made those place cards.
Huh?
He's an annoyingly needy kind of creature, and will meet at the top of his lungs when he wants to eat berries on the carpet, even though we're told him that juice is hard to scrub out. But unfortunately, he also has a very creative eye. My old friend Fluttershy used to say all opossums do. And what I've learned is that if you're not paying attention to Fluttershy, you're not paying attention to what really matters.
Your Discord! The Discord! The Lord of Chaos was friends with Fluttershy, who helped Starlight Glimmer, Trixie, and Thorax save every pony from the changelings.
And you were Sun, Hitch, Pipp, Izzy, and Zipp. There's no pony who comes to Canterlot without my knowing about it. And usually there's no pony who comes. But today is an exception. I'm so delighted you could all make it to my little soiree.
You was an invitation.
Mr. Discord, I have so many questions for you, like so many. But first, we really need your help. One of the Unity crystals was stolen, and we followed the thief here to Canterlot. You wouldn't happen to have seen the thief around here, would you?
Smooth.
The thief is exactly why we're having the soiree. There's so much to tell, and it all begins with a dramatic story. There goes my magic reaching out again. Stand by.
Has that stage been there the whole time?
That lighting is completely oversaturating him. It's very unflattering.
Any pony want popcorn?
While H has been exceedingly kind to this handsome Lord of Chaos, many moons ago, when I was but a spry draconic race, I was part of a high-flying group. It was Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, Verity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, and me, fighting the good fight. Our fans call us the Magnificent Seven.
The history books might have a few corrections on that one. Did you just have that sign ready to go?
We were quite a heroic little team. The truth is, when Twilight first took over as ruler of Equestria, there wasn't much for us to do. Twilight made sure every pony in Equestria felt respected and cared for, and we all lived in, what's the opposite of chaos? Yes, harmony. During those quiet years, Fluttershy and I created an animal sanctuary and took a few protégés under our wings. We taught them to care for all the creatures of the Everfree Forest. It was pure and utter bliss, until a wicked pony came along. One who caused pandemonium with the false ideas of a perfect Equestria. Those who listened to her started believing some races of pony were better than others, simply because of the magical abilities they possess.
So sorry, but you need to wait your turn like every pony else.
Unicorns have better things to do than wait in line.
It's okay, but it was far from okay. One instance led to another, and soon ponykind found themselves divided.
Sorry, young fella, but we only allow earth ponies inside.
Watch where you're flying.
These Pegasi are absolute hazards.
Our fairy protégés stopped attending our sessions.
My parents say there's nothing for me to learn from a lowly Pegasus who can't even levitate an apple.
It was all very upsetting, but I knew I had to hold it together for Fluttershy.
She didn't really mean it this cold. Her parents are just scared, that's all.
Then truly terrible things happened, much of which is far too frightful to describe. Things in Equestria became even more divided. But finally, after many moons of unrest, the Magnificent Seven were able to set things right. To make sure magic never again pitted unicorns, Pegasi, and earth ponies against one another, Twilight gathered all the world's magic and placed it in 3 crystals. As long as these 3 crystals were protected, and all ponykind lived in harmony, magic would be kept alive and well in Equestria.
So it was Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy who created the crystals. Discord, you need to help us get the missing crystal back so we can keep magic alive and protect their legacy.
My dear Sunny, this is not what I wanted you to take from my story. I told it to you so you might question if the society without magic might actually be a more peaceful one.
Wait, you stole the Pegasus crystal!
When you reunited the crystals and magic was restored, I panicked. I didn't want ponykind to turn against one another again, so I just took it.
Stole it.
Don't anger him. And what exactly are you planning on doing with the crystal now?
I'm not sure. That's why you're all here. It's too big a position for one Lord of Chaos to make on his own.
The answer is easy. Accepting what makes ponies unique and sparkle is what creates unity. We need to embrace each pony's magic, not strip it away from them.
Agreed.
Same here. You got it, Sunny.
And what about you? You've been quiet, and I would very much like to hear what you think of all of this.
I agree with Sunny. Every pony should get to keep their magic.
You don't seem so sure about it, though. And I can't help but wonder if there is something to do with your arrival in Canterlot. I noticed that you came in on your own.
Oh, well, that's only because we split up so Sunny, Zipp, and Pipp could use their magic to fly above the trees and Hitch could use his magic with the forest critters.
And you got left behind.
It wasn't exactly like that.
I see so much of Fluttershy in you, Izzy. During those years, she also made excuses for others, but I could see how much you really hurt her. Just like I can now see how much it hurts you. It's hard to feel left behind simply because of the magic you don't possess. But I'm going to fix it for you, Izzy. To truly be rid of the division magic rates, it now seems there's only one answer. No more mutants. I kid. I must destroy the crystal and get rid of magic once and for all.
That's not going to happen on our watch. Come on, ponies, let's make sure this number's a real showstopper.
You love Canterlot history, Sunny. Let me teach you about chaos magic.
Sunny!
You let her go, Discord! Uh-oh.
I'm sticky. Why does this keep happening to me?
Enough of this.
Even if you wanted to destroy the crystal, Twilight's magic is too powerful. There's no way to break a protective spell.
No way that we know of yet. But Twilight taught me the power of a little research. I'm sure I'll figure something out. The theater can be an emotional experience for every pony. You've been a wonderful, if not rowdy, audience. I hope we reunite for another tea party during more peaceful times.
He's going to figure out how to destroy the crystal. And if we don't stop him in time, we'll lose magic forever.